For this review of the Bali Palms in Candidasa, we are going to start by, we've just been dropped off, and we're going to go through our check-in. So we're going to head on up what looks to be quite a nice large entrance, and we were really excited to check in here. We're going to head over to the left where the checkout counter is. And you can just kind of see over in that glass area, there is an ATM. There's also a little souvenir store, but we never actually saw the souvenir store open the entire duration of our week-long stay. However, the ATM was usable. Next up, we're going to head to our room. So those stairs just go back upwards towards the check-in counter. So I just wanted to come from both angles. But as we head down the main walkway, you can kind of see we walk past several rooms. At the kind of kitty corner here, you can see there's a sign that said an Irish bar. So we were quite excited to check that out. However, it's no longer operational. However, they did take us in just to show us what it once looked like. It's now just used for staff as a staff meeting space. So we're going to continue our walk past the bar, and towards the end of this little walkway here, and going up the stairs is where we're going to go to our room. Right there would be the front of the beach. There's not really a beach access. It's more of like a seawall type thing. But we are going up. We are on this first floor here. And so we did get an ocean view, or ocean front, I should say. And so these little boxes outside each of the room, those are running your refrigerators. And so the room was quite large and spacious. My only downfall with the room is there was a lot of little geckos. And so I think we trapped about 5 geckos during the duration of our stay. And so I'm just not used to that. Kind of freaked me out at first. They also had these like flying ants that came in one time, and it was just like an infestation. I believe they did fog for them so that helped them go away. But we had to go to the store and get like sprays that we could do to try to debug the place, just because there was a lot of like insects, I guess. Aside from that, if you can get over the bugs and the insects and the geckos that are on your walls, it really is a nice room. And honestly, like at first we thought about trying to do an upgrade or like switching out, but it was the view that caught us of the ocean, which is why we stayed. It is very dated. You can see that, but again, you're in Candidasa, Bali, which is quite far from most of what people do. But this view was the reason we stayed. Now, that rig out in the far ocean there, unfortunately, while we were there, did have an explosion on it. And so there was some people that had died on board. And so that was there for quite some time and in the news. Here we can see the balconies, again, quite large. The matting for the cushion for the lawn chairs was also, again, very old and dirty looking. We didn't use them. The railing, it doesn't look like they cleaned the balconies. It looked like there was, bird poop all over it. So, yeah, it could use some cleaning updates for sure. Here's some menus they have that you can access food at the pool. It's really their only place to eat. We did find it pricey. We spent most of the time going out into the little town and found some great eateries there. This was, I don't know what it was. There was like 2 birds that were like attacking each other. Yeah, it's just very dirty. You can see that. But again, if you can get over the cleanliness factor of certain parts, then the town to explore itself is quite nice. We did, trying to catch a gecko, move the bed and found just like droppings all over the place. Again, just want to show you that if you're expecting like 5-star cleanliness, it definitely is not. So this again was having moved the bed. We did a little bit of cleaning. You're going to find lots of gecko droppings all over the walls because the geckos are in the room. If you move paintings, you're going to see them run away. So expect to see droppings on the walls and floors regularly unless you try to get rid of the geckos. So on the floor here, these were all like those little flying ants that we just sprayed to kill them off because they also had a lot of those. Nighttime shots, it looks very beautiful. The pool was nice and we used that, but overall Canada is a great town to explore.